Okay, this video lesson shows you how to do problem number one. Problem number one, when we get done with it, will end up looking like this. The start file we're going to click on, first thing we're going to do is here. And I'm going to tell it to open. You could also save it to your folder and then open it. Okay? Next thing you would do is you'd want to pull up the instructions. You can click on this link or you can follow it here, and I'm simply going to go through. So first thing we need to do is we need to go open up AutoCAD, start, all programs, Autodesk. We're looking specifically for AutoCAD in English, and you're looking for the 2010, 12, 13, whatever it is that you're working with at the time, 14 maybe in the future, and you're looking for the English. So you're looking for that red A to open it up. I already have mine open, so here it is. So we continue to our instructions. There, see, it shows you open, open. Make sure you're adapting an annotation. Right up here, sometimes you'll open it up and it'll mean 3D modeling, basics, etc. We're going to keep it in regular drafting and annotation. That is what normally everybody use now when they're doing 2D drawings. snap. So everything that I'm going over is in this PowerPoint, step by step, that you can read. All right? I'm just going to show you. So everything I'm referring to is here. Okay, here we go. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do snap, and I want to make sure object snap is on. If you'll look down here in the bottom, you have different ones. They do different things. So for an example, dynamic input, you can hit F12 or you can click that, turn dynamic input on and off. You can allow dynamic, don't worry about that much. Object snap tracking, if you click on that, that'll turn it on, turn it off. If I type in snap, I can also do it that way. Select all or clear all. That will turn them on and turn it off. So I can turn on, off. Just that simple. You can also hit F3, but I want to select all. And you just come through next. So here would be object snap. Oh, 3D object snap, polar tracking, tracks it. Ortho mode forces it to go perfectly up and down. Grid display, if you click on it, shows a grid. All the different tools down here do different things, so you can play with them if you need to look at it. Right now, we're just going to go ahead and draw. All right, I want to make sure that my object layer is current, so I click here, and I click on object layer, it's current, and I go to line, or I type in L enter, either one works. And right now, dynamic input is on because you see the floating box. So I'm going to move my mouse to the right, 2.15, that's my distance. I hit the enter key twice. You just drew a line exactly 2.15 to the right. That's where dynamic input is sometimes your friend. If you know you need to go a specific distance to left, right, up or down, etc., you can use the dynamic input for that. Now we're going to draw a polyline next. So here's the polyline tool. In this case, we don't want to use it because sometimes when you're using the dynamic input, it'll assume from that last point, and it'll do like for relative, and it'll go the opposite direction, especially when you're dealing with 90. Sometimes it'll do 90 and 270 the opposite direction. So in this case, since I know what they need to go, I'm going to turn dynamic input off. Hit the F12 on my keyboard, it goes away. And I literally type in exactly what's on the screen. So @ symbol 1, angle sign 0, enter. And that's all I'm doing. I'm typing in the coordinates and hitting enter. And we just keep going. And enter key twice to finish out the command. Now I want to draw a rectangle. So you could type in REC rectangle, or you just go to the rectangle tool and we pick our starting point. And now we have a specific dimension. So I type in the first letter of the word dimension, which is D, and hit enter. A lot of the Autodesk commands are still DOS based. So after I do that, I have to put in 3.5, enter, 1.25, enter, move my mouse and click. That's it. I'll show you that one again. Again, most of the AutoCAD commands are still based on some of the all DOS commands, so I can literally just type it in and it'll pull up that command. So that's why you can type in L enter, that's why you can type in PL enter, you can type in REC for rectangle, you can type in a C for circle. There's lots of different things that you could type in, like the snap. Those are different things that you can type in to go to. Now, again, I want it to be a specific distance. So rectangle, starting point, D for distance, enter. Then I type in the length, which is 3.5. Then I type in the width, which is 1.25. Enter key, move my mouse and click. That's it. Then you need to change your class, the date, and the year. to change text that's in there, all you do is double click on it and it'll pull up like this. Then you type in your name, move your mouse click to the outside. Now, before you do anything else, we want to do a save as. Always save as, always save as, always save as, always save as. Change it to my computer. Go find your U drive. There's my U drive. ACAD folder, and save. You want to save it just in case something goes wrong. Now you also want to print or /plot it or export it, either one work, PDF. So you can go to export PDF or print and change it to the Adobe printer and tell it okay. And this one again will ask you where do you want to save it because you're making a PDF file of it. The reason I like to use those PDF files instead of the AutoCAD files is because not everybody has AutoCAD. If you save it as a PDF file, you can save it with those people. And you'll be able to save it and share it with others. And so now it's going to create it. So again, you can go to File, Export, the A, Export, or you can do the File, Print, Adobe, and print it out. It prints out a PDF. It'll create the PDF. It's going to ask you where you save it. You save it to your U drive and you're done. Once you're done with that, you submit it and turn it into Moodle for grading. And again, don't forget to do your date. So here it is. Do not forget to do the date. Do not forget to do your class and your name. I only did my name for the example. Here it is. See what it looks like? There's our PDF right there. So if I've got that, then that's what I turn in. Congratulations.